Hello and welcome to SIBO Volatility 411. My name is Dan Deming and I'm with KKM Financial. Well, we're looking at the SPX taking out yesterday's lows, and with that the VIX cash is pushing up over 20 currently, right at 20 actually, coming off of the intraday high so far midday today, but didn't take out yesterday's high of 2106, so it's something to keep an eye on as we move through the session. Also, SPX is testing the 50-day moving average of 46.75, so it's something else I'm watching today and into next week. Looking at realized volatility. 10-day realized volatility is actually down week over week to 13.5%. 30-day realized volatility right around 18.5%, and implied levels of the VIX at around 20. So you can see that implied levels are slightly above realized levels, but a pretty tight spread from a historical perspective when you look at the 30-day realized versus 30-day implied levels here at the current price point. At the money straddle in the SPX is up 3 vol points week over week from 12.5 to 15.6. So we're seeing demand for at the money options picking up in the SPX. And also CBOE SKEW index is at the low end of the range for the last couple of weeks, coming in right around 140 today. Looking at the futures market in the VIX futures, interesting dynamic with the VIX cash right around 20, futures maintaining a premium to cash, futures maintaining a contango type setting, which is unique when it's above 20 like it is currently. And also we're seeing the futures curve flattening slightly today so far. We're looking at that roll market between January and February in about 10 cents at $1.90, and that's the difference between the January future and the February future. Looking at VVIX, measure implied volatility in the VIX options, coming in right around 118, high of 121 yesterday. So following a similar pattern to what the VIX has been trending at this week, as we did see a little demand pick up here for VIX options today, with the market giving up some ground, the VIX cash pushing higher. Current action in the VIX options, at and out of the money calls in January. And another unique situation is you look at the January 18 puts, the March 18 puts, and the April 18 puts, all pretty active today. And also I want to point out in June, we did see 8,000 June quarter calls trade today. Next week, we have several things to point to. Certainly the market testing the 50-day moving average, something I'm watching. We're also got CPI, PPI, and retail sales, so a lot of data, and there's going to be a lot of Fed speak next week, and you can see how that's influencing the market this week, so I think it's going to continue to influence the market next week.